Now, it is the city's responsibility. And the city of New Orleans has done nothing. And yet, it is their responsibility to find a way to create a docks or a seamless entrance for inmates into the building. Just like the city, it was the city's responsibility to find a place to house acutely mentally ill inmates. And they did nothing. And the sheriff came up with a solution to send inmates to Hunt. Just like it was the city's responsibility to build a good and sufficient jail. And they didn't do that. And the sheriff used the FEMA money to go ahead and build the new building there. It is the city's responsibility, and the city was a part of a docks committee. The federal judge, Judge Afric, in the consent decree litigation, appointed a docks committee. And that committee was to study and come up with a plan for the replacement of the docks once we were able to finally close this building. And yet, the city did nothing. The city engaged in the same brinksmanship that we've seen from the city before, where when their back was against the wall and the judge was leaning in on the city and said, "What are y'all gonna do?" they pretended to accept the plans of an architect, Jerry Hebert, the same architect we used on the new jail building. And when the cameras died down and the lights went out, they politely backed away from Mr. Hebert and said, "Sorry, we're not going to do anything." So the city has done nothing. The city was well aware, just like all of you, of the date that we were going to move out of this haunted house of a building that the city owns and maintains and move into the new jail. And yet they did nothing. So the sheriff has come up with a plan. In fact, we've been working with the criminal court judges en banc on a plan for the temporary but somewhat seamless process of moving inmates, getting them into the criminal court, and back out again while maintaining public safety, while maintaining the safety of the judges, while maintaining the safety of the public using that building.